is up, humans? Well, I guess it's possible that you're not all humans who are watching me. So maybe that was a little exclusive. But if you're not human, I'm not really concerned about your feelings. So, oh well. Well, pump the brakes. I'm doing my editing for this video, and I just said that if you're not human, I don't care about your feelings. That's not true. I love animals of all kinds, and aliens and whatever else may stumble upon my video and view it. Love you all. Just all viewers. Love you to the stars. I care about your feelings. I'm so sorry. I was ignorant back then. Like an hour ago, I was very ignorant. Very sorry. Proceed. The Innergeekdom tournament continues, and we have Mark Donica versus Gerber today. I think I bet on Donica. I'm pretty confident that I bet on Donica. I have a really hard time remembering my bets. Probably would help if I did these sooner. Donica, as much as his attitude already drives me nuts, he's a freaking crazy good Innergeekdom competitor. So, I'll give him that. How do I get this? Okay, my computer wasn't working. It's fine. Things are going great. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say yet. We're gonna do a full reaction here. Maybe. Oh, it's muted. It's all good.
Fire the enemy. Torpedo the Yamato. Avenge the Titanic. Dodge the enemy. Have fun playing a survival minigame.
Go dogs. Fine. Also just tried a Keystone Ice Coors beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mark the Enforcer.
I'm impressed.
Donica,
It's a very,
and
very
I'm here
good
to get
beer.
some work done.
Not
Winning
sponsors,
is my
but hey, if you want to hit me up.
Winner today in his first match ever, Mark the Enforcer Donica. Wow!
How would you feel, maybe if we did a little something with your image to make you Lions Den ready?
Lionsgate?
I don't know, yeah. How would you feel about maybe joining our faction?
The thing is the Lions Den always makes it about each of them individually. Like, Ken makes it about him. Vince makes it about him. Oh, Tom Dagnino.
We're gonna set justice to this.
They didn't make it about Mark. Everything is about them individually.
We brought you here for a reason. We brought you here so you could become who you were born to be. This is your moment.
Fucking stupid.
It's only a matter of time.
Oh my god.
For this image gets changed up and that championship gets on my shoulder.
Tim Robbins.
Winner is Tim Robbins. Innergeekdom champion of the world, Jason Justice Inman.
I still don't believe that Jason Inman, considering himself a hero, did anything to help his chances. But he should stay ready because I'm coming back as soon as I possibly can.
And your winner, winning of
I don't know why this is here. Is it just because Mike's like running the tournament basically?
I just want to congratulate you on your win. Donica and Burnett, I've been watching them. They're good. They're good. I took care of them, got them out of the way. I want one of those guys. I want the winner of that match.
Wait, you want? Wait, who you want?
The winner of that match. Donica Burnett.
I remember that, okay. Yeah, I remember them announcing that
Christian,
we're
ready for whoever you want to throw at us. We're not afraid of anybody in this league. We are here for the competition.
Good.
We are here to be champions.
I didn't recognize the name. Who knows what's fault? And my phone's all the way back there. Every time. That's off-centered. Not every time, just every first time. The second time when it comes up, it's centered. That's centered. Ugh, that's crazy.
Welcome back to the movie trivia Schmoedown. It is the Innergeekdom tournament. I'm Christian Harloff, joined by Mark Baby Caratellis.
Christian, you know when Space Jam meets avocados, it's a good day. It's a special day here in the Innergeekdom tournament. Like you said, we're closing out round one. We got a guy named Gerber, but it is not Tequila Magnate Randy Gerber, and he's going up against an evil force known as Donica. I don't even like sharing my name with the guy.
Well, the drama in this match has already started before the match has even begun. When you look at what was supposed to happen here, Mark Donica, who is in contention for Rookie of the Year, he's the fastest track to a title shot, just barely losing to the champion Jason Inman, but he was supposed to play Robert Meyer Burnett. Robert Meyer Burnett cancels, and Kalinowski says, no, we are not going to tolerate these last-minute cancellations. We're not no more special favors for celebrities or ex-champions. Doesn't matter what it is. You're out. You're out of the tournament, and he kicks him out. He doesn't care. And Kalinowski puts the call out and gets Gerber, or Thad gets Gerber. And here's Gerber, who had a nice run in the free-for-all.
Yeah.
Has had a nice run so far with Superhero News at 1-1, playing really well with his teammate Sabina Graves. And this is a match, who knows? Donica is the favorite, but that's only because we don't really know a lot about Sean Gerber in the Innergeekdom division.
Yeah, Sean Gerber more of an unknown here because we know what Donica brings to the table. And look, I will say the guy brings a wealth of knowledge. The fact that I don't think he's worthy of the name Mark has more to do with his personality than it does his movie trivia know-how, especially in the Innergeekdom. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Sean can bring to the table, because it's already nerve-wracking going up against a force like Donica in any match. Now we have a playoff format. This is going to, for the right to go to round two. There's a whole lot on the line for Sean.
There's a lot on the line, because the winner of this plays Mike Kalinowski. He's made that very clear that that's who he's going to play in round number two. It's either going to be Donica or Gerber. Donica brings the Lions Den with him, who's having an absolutely, they're having a tough year so far, but they have Jeff Snyder and Bibiani coming up here on that's going to be interesting. But what's going to happen today? Let's hear from the competitors and see how they're feeling.
Oh, Mike Kalinowski's pulling his strings. What a world we live in. He's sitting here. And I love that Mike's done this. He's put his X's and O's on paper, and he's come up with some rules. You know, he's got middle management written all over him here.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. I was just sitting at home, hanging out, watching Marvel movies, and then all of a sudden I get a call from Thad, frantic, saying he needs somebody. Robert Meyer Burnett dropped out of his match with Donica. So I guess one man's trash is another man's treasure. So here I am. I wasn't, like I said, not supposed to be here today, but here I find myself walking into the Lion's Den.
You know what? The world wants to face this guy, because Mark Donica is the standard bearer right now. This is your Rookie of the Year. Ethan Irwin, no. This guy has caused havoc here in the Schmoedown. So much havoc that Robert Meyer Burnett, gone. Doesn't want to face him, keeps ducking him. That's going to be a name in the history books only. This is the future.
Mark Donica's a challenge. Any man who willingly goes out in public wearing that much denim is a bona fide geek. So I have no doubt that guy knows his stuff. He's a former #1 contender. I was here when he played Jason Inman for the championship. He lost, but it was a tight, close match. So I know I have my work cut out for me today.
This isn't about Sean Gerber. This isn't about Mike Kalinowski. This is about you, Jason Inman. I was this close. I was breathing down your neck. Come September 8th, it's going to be me at that stage, looking at you and taking your belt from you and making it mine. So what, you got a couple of friends these days? Not worth it. I've got some too. They're the Lion's Den, and we're coming. The Innergeekdom
and they're nothing compared to the 5 horsemen.
I'm not at all worried about the Lion's Den. They can do and say whatever they want. Donica can phone a friend. They can run in and give him answers. It doesn't matter. I'm after the Innergeekdom Championship. I've got my sights set on a lot of other competitors here. Mark Donica's just the first step.
Sean Gerber, you're the first in line. You're going down.
I thought this was round 2.
Well, there you go. Ken Knapsack talking about that this is Donica's tournament, that this is Donica is going to win. He doesn't care about Kalinowski, doesn't care about anything else. Then Donica saying the same thing. Get out of my way because I need to play Inman again. The winner of this entire tournament plays Jason Inman at the live event on September 8th for the championship.
Yeah, I mean, I think that whatever happens in this match, we're going to see a lot of fireworks because, like you said, the winner of this tournament is going to advance to have the greatest of all stages, which is a live performance in front of actual fans that are going to be there cheering, booing. This is going to be a good test, and it's going to be a nice notch in the belt, a feather in the cap, if you will.
Right, and that's what Sean Gerber said, too, that he appreciated the free fall. He thought it was a nice moment for him. He was number one. This is the moment he believes could be the biggest of his Schmoedown
Why are they
career,
rushing through the tournament right now?
Here's the tale of the tape.
What are they good at?
You got Mark
Like,
Donica,
we've
got
seen
Star Wars or comic book movies, and the same thing with Sean Gerber. He's got comic book movies, Marvel movies, DC movies. There's a lot. These guys have similar strengths. We're going to find out how much they know. Who knows more right now?
But bunch of geeks, huh?
Yeah. How do you feel about this? You ready?
Oh, I'm ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. Introducing.
Christian should switch how he says that. So before he does introductions, he says it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. And then when it's actually time to Schmoedown, he says let's get ready to Schmoedown. You should flip it, say let's get ready to Schmoedown. Introductions, it's time to Schmoedown. Just saying. It makes better sense chronologically.
Representing Superhero News. Making his Innergeekdom debut, Sean Gerber! There's a look at Gerber. Yeah.
Big
Ready,
smile.
like the energy.
Happy to be here. The crowd on his side.
Yeah. They say he's using the gold clerks line. He's not even supposed to be
That's
here.
right. Very, very Dante in a black and white setting, but now it is Sean Gerber in color in the year 2018.
All right, well, what can Sean Gerber do here against Donica? And his opponent, representing the Lion's Den, with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat in the Innergeekdom division, the Enforcer, Mark Donica!
Ew.
There he is. Look. Yeah, there's Donica. Oh, he's ready. Yeah, Donica's ready.
Like the glove and
yeah,
the jean
Dagnino was
jacket.
nowhere to be seen in the intro.
jean
There
vest.
he is.
Very hard
Denim
to cut the
vest.
sleeves off of a jean
No
jacket.
Patriots. No Patriots here. Yeah, look at Ken. Ken shaking the hand of Gerber. That's nice. And then Ken looks hammered.
Yeah, that was Ken's been drinking some of that pineapple cider at the art house across the street.
All right, so this is it.
He does look hammered.
3 rounds in the Innergeekdom division. Mark, how does round number 1 work?
In round number 1, this is an Innergeekdom match, meaning the field is going to hear 10 questions in the first round from 10 different corners of the Innergeekdom trivia galaxy. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. Once we ask the question, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front. If you look at our competitors, already have the whiteboards and the markers up there like good gentlemen. You guys write down your answer. Once we ask you by name for your best attempt at one, please show the whiteboard to the cameras. At the same time, you verbalize it into the microphone. Please do your best. As far as punctuation and spelling goes, we will not be exact.
All right, so again, 10 questions in round number 1 here. Mark Donica, are you ready?
I'm ready for September 8th, yes.
All right.
Nice. Already thinking
I like
about that live event. He's got to win today first, Christian. Does he realize that, you think?
Sean Gerber, how you feeling?
Even if he gets by me, he's not getting by the Crusher, so he's not getting to September 8th. I'm ready, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, question number 1 is in the realm of Star Trek. 20 seconds to answer this question. William Shatner appears in how many Star Trek films?
Did you notice both competitors? Like, they're not thinking about this match. One is thinking about the live.
I like
the other one
number
doesn't care if he wins or not.
questions
He wants somebody
because
else.
I
The other one
can
did not get to
have
the
a
live.
fair guess at them.
Sure.
Are we going to be at that live?
5. I hope so. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark.
7.
Correct. Sean.
5.
Incorrect. Mark Donica going up 1-0 here over Gerber. Next question, Mark.
Thank you.
Donica draws blood first. Your next question comes from the original trilogy of Lord of the Rings. Finish this Aragorn quote. The beacons of Minas Tirith. The beacons are lit. Gondor blank. The rest of that statement.
Aragorn was great in Hidalgo. 5.
It's also in Young
4.
Guns, too.
I have no idea.
2, that's right. 1, pens down, and Sean.
No idea. Is dead?
Incorrect.
Is being invaded.
Calls for 8 is correct. 2.
Right.
Oh, look at Donica.
I mean, he might die if he doesn't get 8 in time. I don't know how that played out.
All right, next question is from the MCU. In Black Panther, T'Challa confronts Claw in a casino. In what country?
Oh my gosh.
You know, casino I perform at in Vegas.
Chili's.
That is so
5.
specific.
4.
Looking for Harris.
Oh, 3.
Harris.
I have no
2.
idea.
1, pens down.
Asian.
Donica.
South Korea.
Correct.
South Korea.
Got it.
Malaysia.
3-1. 3-1.
All right, Gerber on the board, though, and that's got to help his
Having
confidence
only
early
seen
in the
that movie
match. Your
like
next
4
question
times,
comes
that
from the
is not
world
a
of
fact. I
Harry
would have known.
Potter. At the end of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, who was awarded 10 points for the bravery of standing up to their friends? We just need the first name.
Oh, well, I'm going to give
Just
you a
need
second name, too.
The first name.
I would have gotten this.
You would have?
This one, yeah.
Good.
Is 5.
You're
I don't know
a
how to
Sorcerer's
spell
Stone
never.
guy.
I like these
That's your
movies.
favorite Harry
3.
Potter.
That's not my
Is it
favorite.
with
2.
an E or an I?
1,
I don't
pens
know.
down.
Never
Sean.
long bottom.
Hermione?
Incorrect.
Ron?
Incorrect. Looking for
Neville or Neville Longass?
no long bottom.
Long bottom.
Long bottom. Long bottom.
Did I say what I say?
You said long
Maybe
ass.
Excuse me.
N-E-V-I.
Neville could have done it in 5 books, by the way.
Next questions. Next question. DC
No, he
movies.
kind of Neville needed
DC
to grow
movies.
into the
What is the
Neville
name of the company that Hal Jordan
killed
works
Snape.
for in Green Lantern?
I like that movie.
Do you?
I do.
I hate that movie.
I like
Really?
it more than I like,
5,
not more than Dark
4,
Knight Rises, but
3. You're just talking to yourself. 2,
Dark Knight Rises.
1. Mark Donica.
I've got nothing.
That's correct.
Ferris Air.
Correct.
Oh, wow. That's
I
the
didn't
one
make
they
it 10
both
minutes
know.
into that
No,
movie.
that's the one.
I told you, both strong in comic book movies.
All right, we go to The Hobbit. These are the other movies in the Lord of the Rings series. The
I could
Hobbit.
probably
How
watch
many
it all the way through
trolls
now,
capture and attempt to cook Bilbo and the dwarves in an unexpected journey?
Remember that scene
For the, the 48 frames thing really
No, I hated that.
messed with
5.
some people. It's
I didn't like
weird,
that.
right?
4, 3,
I don't know.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Sean.
3?
Correct.
3.
Got it.
Damn.
Okay, so 5-3.
Right, 5-3.
5-3,
And
only 2
Donica
points.
opened
Got a
with
Middle Earth
2-0.
question.
Once Gerber got on the board, he's starting to find his feet here.
Yeah. Okay. Next question's from the DCEU. This is a. Go ahead and just. I'll give you the point. Who plays the Flash in Suicide Squad and Justice League?
I mean,
I don't know.
there's a lot of people that play the Flash.
Go ahead and give you the point. Yeah. I don't know.
It's a movie trivia show.
Our friend Mark
I don't even
Hamill
remember
from
the
show
Flash
is,
being in Suicide
movie
Squad.
trivia.
into
So we
the
do
CW.
And I haven't
do
seen
movie
Justice
trivia.
League.
We're looking for
Not that I would know his name anyway.
1. Pens down, please. And Mark Donica.
Ezra Miller.
Yes.
Grant Gustin would have been better, but it was Ezra Miller, unfortunately.
Oh, getting a little bit of a nerd opinion in there.
All right,
That's
6-4.
uncalled for. All right, your next question
Always
comes
called for
from a
anything
small
like-
independent film called Star Wars, and it is In A New Hope. How does Admiral Moti describe Vader's devotion to his sorcerer's ways?
We hear a lot of these Star Wars questions in the Star Wars Championship coming up in the Collider Collision.
Are you attempting to plug something by any
Yeah, I
chance?
just did. Would you like to become a patron? 5, 4,
A dual plug.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Sean.
I don't know.
Was it childish?
Incorrect.
Outdated.
Nope.
Sad.
Sad.
Looking for sad.
Sad.
Wah, 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 wah.
Next question comes from Marvel. Marvel. Who plays Captain George Stacy, Gwen's father, in The Amazing Spider-Man?
How would you pronounce it if there were like multiple Spider-Mans that showed up together? What would you say?
A lot of people.
No,
5,
Spider-Man.
4. Oh, yeah, like that. 3,
I feel
2,
like this is wrong.
1. Pens down. And Donica.
He's an asshole.
Dennis
Dennis Leary.
Leary?
Correct.
No
And
idea
Oh.
if he's an asshole, but it is Dennis Leary.
he sings
Dennis
the song.
Leary.
He
Yeah.
sings
With
You want to sing? You want to sing
two
some
ends,
bars?
not
I've
with
seen him
one.
do it in karaoke.
Sean, you know that song? You Break My Heart.
Oh,
You break my
sorry.
heart.
No,
All
let's
right.
give Christian a little encouragement to
I feel
sing.
like there's
Okay,
a guy that
let's just
looks
move on
like
to
Dennis
mixed
Leary
bag
that I
here.
usually get confused
Your last
with
question,
Dennis
round
Leary.
1, comes from the world
And I
of mixed
thought that's
bag.
who
This
it
could
was.
come from any corner of the nerd galaxy, and it comes from, well, I'm not going to tell you, I'm just going to read the question. Kim Cattrall plays the Vulcan Lieutenant Belaris in which Star Trek movie?
Five, four.
I know like three names of Star
Repeat
Trek
the
movies.
question.
I know like Into
Certainly.
Darkness, which is
Kim
what I went with.
Cattrall
Star
plays
Trek
the
Into
Vulcan
Darkness.
Lieutenant Belaris in which
And then
Star
there's like
Trek
The
movie?
Voyage Home. I think there's Next Generation, but that could even be a TV show. Because I know they have like 7 TV shows.
1, Sean.
First Contact?
It's incorrect, Mark.
Star Trek 5?
It is neither of those. We're looking for Star Trek 6, the undiscovered country on the verge of peace, on the brink of war.
All right,
Who
so
remembers that?
here we go. So that is the end of round number 1 as we now get to round number 2. Mark, how does round number 2 work?
Donica up by 2, but Gerber coming back strong in round number 2. The wheel will emerge. The wheel of destiny / doom / potential justice has 12 slices on it. They're from 10 different categories in Innergeekdom knowledge, as well as a spinner's choice and an opponent's choice. In round number 2, each competitor is going to hear 5 questions. You're each going to hear 5 questions as opposed to normal 4 in the regular movie trivia Schmoedown. Your questions are still worth 2 points apiece. If you want multiple choice, you can ask us for options. We'll give you 4, one of which is the correct answer. That will drop the value of the question down to 1 point. I'm going to remind the competitors that stealing is available in round number 2. However, there is still no penalty for missing a question. Because Mark Donica is not only the favorite, Christian, he's also in the lead just by 2 over Gerber. Donica, you are going to have the first choice. Would you like to spin now or defer to your opponent?
Call me crazy.
You are crazy.
You're crazy.
Thank you. Sean, go first.
All right.
All right, Sean Gerber going to be spinning first here.
A lot of people do that. You're not
MCU
special.
or DCU, you know, he's looking for
I didn't ask you,
movies.
Jay Washington.
He's got a bunch of heroes on his shirt that looks like from the Marvel side of things. So that is what he's looking for. Round and round it goes. Still have a spinners and opponent's choice on there. And
Landing
it's
past. What's he going
to go past opponents.
he might hit
it could be
DC.
DC movies or heroes. And he's wearing a shirt of heroes. Wow.
He's going away from it.
Spinning against the shirt.
He's not wrong, though.
He went against the shirt.
Well, it could go anywhere.
Are there any heroes anymore, Christian?
Well, we're going to find
Heroes
out.
is
What has
so
happened to all the
broad.
Cowboys? Isn't that a movie? All right.
All right, here we go.
Here it comes. And we could be looking at a spinner's choice here. Star Trek.
Wow, that was...
Oh, boy.
He might have just sunk him. They looked obviously not like
That is tough because heroes can come from really any different movie category, but Star Trek is primarily Star Trek movies.
Multiple choices.
Here we go, guys. All right, Sean, you get 5 questions here in round number 2. What song do Kirk, Spock, and McCoy sing around the campfire in Star Trek: The Final Frontier?
Multiple choice?
A, This Land Is Your Land. B, Home on the Range. C, On Top
Home
of
on the
Old
Range.
Smoky. D, Row, Row, Row Your Boat.
B?
Incorrect for the steal. What did you say?
This is your land.
Correct for 1 point.
All
Donica
right.
with the steal.
This land
He
is
had
your land.
guessed Star Trek 5 incorrectly for
Damn
the
it.
Kim Cattrall question.
All right, here's question number 2. In Star Trek 3, the Genesis planet had caused controversy, so only specific vessels were permitted to go there. Which starship took Lieutenant Savick and Kirk's son David to Genesis?
Multiple choice.
A, USS Grissom, USS Kelvin, USS Reliant,
USS Hood.
Reliant?
Incorrect.
Kelvin.
Incorrect. Looking for Grissom. Grissom. All right, question 3 here for Sean. Question 3. In Star Trek Beyond, our heroes are able to find the captured crew members because Spock secretly installed the tracking device into what gift for Uhura?
A necklace.
Multiple choice?
A, a bracelet. B, a ring. C, a necklace. D, a communicator.
Was it a necklace?
Correct for 1 point.
All right, that's about all you can ask for is getting
There's
a
the
couple
one
of these
thing I know
multiple
about Star
choices
Trek.
right.
Yeah, all right, here you go. Question number, this is 4? Question 4. What are the names of the 2
just very
humpback whales
typical.
in Star Trek
Oh my
4, The
God.
Voyage Home?
Multiple choice.
A, Abbott and Costello. B, Susan
That'd be
and
a good
Frank.
one.
C, Adam and Eve. D,
Gracie and George.
Abbott and Costello?
Incorrect, Donica. The choices are either Abbott and Costello, Susan and Frank, Adam and Eve, Gracie and George.
Gracie and George.
For 1 point.
Ooh, boy, what a steal as we close out Gerber's round.
All right, here you go. Last question here. Sean, you have one last question. Leonard Nimoy appears in how many Star Trek films? 20 seconds to answer this.
5. 5 is my number. Eventually it'll be right. Mark tried to jump the gun a little bit. Not give him the last question.
5, 4, 3, 2,
8.
Correct.
Whoa! 2 points. That was not a bait and switch where you're just going down to the wire for the sake. That was not done on purpose, but what a guess, and that takes us out of Gerber's round because now he's only trailing by 1. Could have been in a lot worse position with Donica stepping up to the wheel.
That was a huge get there, too, because he would have put himself in a big deficit. Donica.
And Donica could have very easily stolen that.
Yep, he could have. So this is big. Donica now wants to get something he can put the game away with. But we'll see.
Walks up to the wheel like he's going to punch it. Yeah, he just spins it.
Yeah, now Donica's strong in a lot, but he does have a couple of weak spots, so maybe Gerber will get lucky here, but we'll see.
And Donica focused on what wedge he is going to get. Round and round it goes. You know, he wouldn't mind a Star Wars
coming back around there.
Christian, this could be opponent's choice or MCU.
He's staying with MCU.
Yeah.
Stay with the world.
Yeah, he's looking to try to put the game away here.
Of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. All right, your first question of 5 in this round.
I know they've probably seen it though.
Who did Lady Sif and Volstagg deliver the ether to in the mid-credits scene of Thor: The Dark World?
The Collector.
2 points.
Yep.
Your next question. In Doctor Strange, where did Jonathan Pangborn tell Stephen Strange to go find healing?
Oh my gosh. Oh shit. I've seen this movie so many times.
Is it A, Kunlun? Is it B, Kamar Taj? Is it C, Nova Roma? Or is it D, Hyboria?
It's Kamar Taj.
1 point. 1 point for Mark Donica.
I was like,
and
either A or B.
Pronunciation by Mark Ellis. That guy's really on his game. Your next question. What is the name of Robert Redford's evil plan involving the helicarriers in Captain America: The Winter Soldier?
Why are these so hard?
5.
Multiple choice.
They're probably not very hard, but they're very hard to me.
B, Project Endgame. C, Project Clean Slate.
Insight.
Or D, Project Winter Soldier.
Insight.
1 point for Donica.
I'm not going to give it to myself though, because I can tell
on the tip
by
of his
his
tongue.
reaction.
Your next question. In the movie Ant-Man, what food did Luis offer to make for Scott after he returned home from being fired from his new job?
Spaghetti. I don't know.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, French toast, B, waffles, C, omelets, or D, pancakes?
Waffles.
1 point for Donica, and he's chipping
Waffles
away his round like what
good
Gerber was hoping to
pumpkin
do
food.
with Star Trek. One more question here for you in round number 2, and your question is... Ben Browder, known for his work in sci-fi television, makes a cameo in which Marvel Cinematic Universe movie?
I don't know.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Wow.
I don't know how that's the one he knew for 2 points, but he got it, and all of a sudden, what was a cagey round negotiated by Gerber? Donica outdoes him in that realm, and he finds himself sitting on an 8-point lead going into round 3.
All right, round number 3, Mark. How does round number 3, the final round, how does that work?
It is the final round, the round that will determine who moves on to round 2 and one step closer to the live event on September 8th, hosted by us.
Get your tickets now.
Thank you very much for completing that statement. Each competitor is going to give us a series of 3 numbers. These numbers range from 1 to 16. Those numbers each correspond to a different part of Innergeekdom lore on this very answer desk that we sit upon. Your first question is worth 2 points. Your next question is worth 3 points. Your last question, should we get that far, is worth 5 points. Donica, commandingly doubling Gerber's total thus far at 16-8. You will be giving us your 3 numbers first.
1, 9, and 8.
1, 9, and 8 for Donica. Sean Gerber.
5, 2, and 11.
All right, so Gerber is up first. He's trying to avoid the TKO here. He can afford to miss the 2, but he has to hit his 3 and his 5. But here we go. So Gerber, you took category 5. It's Indiana Jones.
Great.
Indiana Jones.
I deserve that.
All right, here we go for 2 points.
Only
Where does the
4 movies,
opening scene of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull take place?
New York. I don't know.
5,
Damn.
4, 3.
This is wrong, but India.
2. And for Area 51.
Oh,
Area 51.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, that's right, with the fridge.
So
That's a terrible movie.
So now Gerber has to hit this, or Mark Donica will win via TKO and go on to play Mike Kalinowski in round number 2.
Damn fridge bomb.
You chose for your 3-pointer Marvel films.
Hey, all right.
Marvel films. In the realm of Marvel, 3 points. Sean needs to hit this. All right, Sean, in X2, X-Men United, which X-Man could be seen giving an interview on a television at the bar where Mystique drugged out one of Magneto's prison guards? Five, four,
Cyclops.
three,
I don't know.
2.
Can you repeat the question?
It's your second one. In X2, X-Men United, which X-Man could be seen giving an interview on a television at the bar where Mystique
He's very
drugged one of Magneto's
charismatic.
prison
I've never
guards?
seen the movie. Cyclops is
5,
charismatic.
4,
Could have
3,
been Wolverine, but
2.
probably not.
1.
He's a dick.
Last one. In X2,
Don't get me
X-Men
wrong, I
United,
love
which
Wolverine
X-Men could be
more
seen
than
giving
anything.
an interview on a television at the bar where Mystique drugged one of Magneto's prison guards?
I feel like I
5,
can't see him being a public
4,
figure.
3, 2.
Isn't right, but Beast.
That is correct.
Oh! I thought that was in the other one.
Again, Gerber, this is like the old days of the Schmoedown when people actually went down to the wire because they didn't know the answer to the question.
Now, he's used all of he's used all of his repeats, but he has one question left.
He could tie Donica with this.
He could tie it and avoid the TKO.
Thing that I kept second guessing.
All right, here you go. For your final question, in order to tie it and avoid the TKO, here you go. In the realm of DCEU, for 5 points, what is the name of the Scottish sharpshooter in Wonder Woman?
Haven't seen it. No idea. So,
5,
if I were Mark
4,
Donica, I
3,
would have 4 points.
2.
If I was Sean Gerber.
I don't know who that is.
And your winner!
If I was Sean Gerber, I'd have 5. So I still did terrible.
Who ran, he couldn't quite conjure it, but Sean Gerber, a cagey match, but Donica, and he's already left the building.
He's leaving. Well, yeah. Well, he's going.
He's already gone.
Donica and Kalinowski is a round 2 match. That's going to be a fight. But look, Gerber took a last-minute fight here. Didn't have a chance to kind of.
He spun Star Trek. I mean, he spun Star Trek. It's just it's a corner of Innergeekdom that he's not that familiar with. He tried the multiple choices way around. Donica didn't have a great round 2, but he just did the Gerber strategy a little bit better, and that really paid off for him in round 3.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to be some kind of a fight here between the Lion's Den now and Corruption. With
Collider's more of a Star Wars.
Yeah, I bet you Kalinowski's happy about this, so we're going to find out. But I want to hear from both Mark Donica and Sean Gerber talking to Jen Sturger. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with the Lion's Den and Donica. How are you feeling after that match, guys?
I'm feeling amazing. I knew exactly what I was going to do, which was win. And I'm going on to September 8th to face Jason Inman. I don't care if it's Kalinowski or whoever I got in my way. They're going down.
Yeah, he murdered this guy, Gerber.
It's Gerber.
Or whatever his name is. Burnett pulled the old okey doke. You know what
The
I mean?
okey doke?
Yeah.
No.
You know, yeah, it's the okey doke. It's the switcheroo.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm going to Europe anyway. But anyway, that being said, we're sick of not having belts. We feel like the Viper Squad. You know, and we kind of don't want to do that anymore. We don't want to be labeled any of these guys.
To be fair, Donica's putting up a really great fight for you guys so far in Innergeekdom,
so
you know,
much.
where some of the rest
I've
of your
never
faction is kind of falling short just in the final
has ever
moments.
said.
They'll be fine.
That's not
well,
true.
So what are you saying? Are you saying we're
Exactly
like
what
the
I
Viper
just
Squad?
said. No, I'm not
When
saying
he
that.
used
What
to
about the
come
other
in
squad?
on like the Schmoes, no.
Yeah, that dumb squad too. They have no belts either, right? Anyway, we had belts before, and we'll get them again.
Like
this guy
way
is
back
going to
in
lead
the
the
day.
charge first. Then Ken's going to
When he
take
did his segment, I liked it.
And then JT is going to win the heavyweight championship.
But that was the best thing he could have ever said. I hate the Viper Squad. I don't know if more than the Lions Den.
Next
team belts, yeah, we're going to do
You know
that
what?
too.
Probably more than the Lions
Next we're
Den
going to be
because they
facing
don't
Mike
back up all
Kalinowski.
their
How are you
shit talk.
feeling about this?
He's running around so much trying to get corruption out of this place. I don't think he's had any chance to study. I don't think he's worth it, really.
He's a big mouth moron.
I'm gonna TKO him.
And he's a choke artist too.
Yep.
Now what? He has that in his back pocket now? What's going on with this? What
are your thoughts on this whole
calling
thing?
the shots here?
I mean, I try to understand a little bit of what he's saying there, but I think I get the gist is that Kalinowski, this is all backfired on you. We're coming for you. Donica is the future, not just the Lions, then the future of the league and much, much more. Look at him. Look at him. We watched this game. I appreciate Sean stepping in, but we're talking about practice. We're talking about practice here today for Donica. That's what we're talking about.
Gerber, whatever his name is, right?
It's Gerber.
The Gerber baby. He's in the baby food jars. You know that. Kalinowski's a loser.
Can I have my mic
He's a
back?
good-looking guy, but he's a loser.
Okay.
He's a good-looking guy.
Well, Sean, it's like your shirt says, I still believe in heroes.
I do.
It was a rough match. The wheel just goes to show you, the wheel can either be your best friend or it can absolutely destroy you. And landing on Star Trek,
like that impressive.
I felt like you kind of knew your number was up.
Yeah, the wheel giveth and the wheel taketh away. As soon as I spun Star Trek, I couldn't take Heroes just because it goes in too many different directions. I couldn't trust it. There were still 2 different Marvel slices on the board, 2 different DC slices. I had to go for it to try and get some superheroes, some comic book stuff in there. Didn't work. Got Star Trek.
Like he was 2 questions away from
yeah, I mean,
not
honestly,
being
I was just trying to minimize the steal points at that juncture. But when it came to but then when Donica spun MCU, I would have had 2 points on all those questions for the record. But yeah, it was a tough draw. It came down to the wheel, so it showed me where I need to go study with Star Trek, and that's what I'll have to do when I come back in Innergeekdom.
I was just gonna say anything you do differently, but I guess what it comes down to is just learning your weaknesses.
Absolutely.
And focusing on them and building those categories up. Right?
Absolutely, yeah. My weakness in Star Trek was exposed greatly here, and it cost me the match. So that is something that I will make sure does not happen
That's okay,
again.
that happens.
But we have not seen the last of you. What's next?
No, absolutely not. I still want to compete. I know that I'm out for this tournament for Innergeekdom, but as soon as things get going again, I'll make a march toward the championship, whoever it's going to be at that time. My money's on Crusher, but good luck to Jason Inman and everybody else in there. Outside of that, then of course Sabina and I are still together with Superhero News, so we're ready to get back into team divisions. We're 1-1, so we're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. We're ready to get back in there and compete as well.
Well, best of luck to you. Get some studying done. We'll see you again soon.
I got to go watch Star Trek. See you guys.
Good luck. It's a long day. Guys, huge matches coming up, so that looks like Donica's going to be moving on and facing Mike Kalinowski. That's going to be one for the ages.
I mean, to nobody's surprise, Dagnino making fun of Kalinowski, but then everyone taking shots at Kalinowski.
Deservedly so.
But Donica very excited to be moving on to round number 2, as we're going to see Kalinowski versus Donica, old school versus new school. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and Gerber classy in his interview as well, and I think that he's one of these guys where it's like you're still young in your career. I think he's going to go home even this week. He might take and watch all the Star Trek movies. He's not that far off from knowing a little something about every wedge on the wheel, just needs a little more reps.
Collider Collision happens on July 13th. Listen to all these matches we got going down.
So
in video number 1, we start off with the triple threat match between the Machine versus Stacey Howard versus Andrejko. The winner plays Ethan Irwin at a later date.
And then we have a Star Wars match that is a different style of Star Wars match, or at least it's a different competitor than who we thought we were going to have. Tell us about how that went down.
Well, we had Alex Damon, who was supposed to be going up against the champion, Sam Witwer. Sam Witwer's not going to be able to compete for a long time, so they were going to just award the championship to Alex Damon. He said no, so he put out an open challenge, and who took the challenge? But Bruce Green from Rooster Teeth is going head-to-head for the Star Wars Championship at the Collider Collision.
What? Why have I heard nothing about this? I love Sam Witwer. He earned that belt. Okay. I can totally picture Sam being like, you know what, I won't be able to compete for a really long time, so just take the belt. But what is he doing that he can't compete? I know he's an actor. I know he's got a lot of stuff going on. This takes 2 hours. Sam, you can't be that busy. Oh my gosh. He has a faction and everything because I don't think he realized what he was signing himself up for. But that's besides the point. If he can't make it, he's the champ. You should postpone it. Like, I don't know, until he can make it. Unless, yeah, if he says it's a really long time. But it can't be that long. So, I didn't know about this. I'm very, very mad. I think that Alex Damon probably would have been the one to take it away from Sam Witwer. But I'm still very, very mad. Bullshit. Bullshit.
collision. And finally, in video number 1, we close out with Dangerous Dan Murrell makes his return. There he is right there going up against Dastardly Drew Guy in a singles match. That's the end of video number 1.
It's going to be kind of a lopsided end to video number 1, but then video number 2, we have 2 solid matches. Tell them about it.
Well, you start off with the Innergeekdom match, and that is the first match, well, one of the matches in round number 2, the Crusher, Rachel Cushing, goes up against Super Zip, Eric Zipper in a battle, and then the main event. It is an Iron Man match for the team championship. The Patriots try to get their titles back against Above the Line, Sam Levine, and Drew McWeeny for the titles. It all happens on July 13th. Make sure that you check it out. If you're not a patron and you want to become a patron, go there, check it out right now. It is patreon.com/Schmoedown. Become a patron today.
That is Christian Harloff. I am Mark Ellis. Check out the Schmoedown Rundown. Check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. Ask to be a member. And in the meantime, we're going to go hydrate with the sports drink of Movie Trivia Schmoedown Choice 10K.
Very, very mad. Dan? John? No, Dan. I was going to say, he's got a flannel.
Why is it every time I come in here, the horsemen
are looking at
doing? Memory Road.
Hey, Snyder.
Like, I just don't get it, Goat. I don't get it. Greatest of all time. What makes you any greater than me? Okay? I've defended the belt more times than you, held on to it longer for you. What makes you so great?
Well, you and JT, so you're like half as great.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
Listen, I know you and everybody else out there thinks that you're going to be playing Sam Levine once you claw your way back to the top of the league, okay? You've been gone a long time, buddy. This is my league, okay? I'm going to take care of Bibiani, I'm going to take care of Levine, and then you and I can square off the way we're always meant to.
He's been gone like a year.
Listen, I just want to let you know, that's what's going to happen, okay? You hang on to that for me, okay? And I'll see you later.
What the fuck?
I'm just sitting here looking at pictures.
Dan, don't take that shit. Oh my god. Alright.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and it is time for your Schmoedown breakdown.
That's fucking dumb. Honestly, at this point, anyone who challenges Dan, I'm like, that's freaking dumb. Because it's Dan. You can't, like, yes, people can beat Dan Murrell. It has happened. But it's, I feel like you can't challenge him unless you have worked your way up to be able to challenge him. Like, that's just unrealistic. Come on, guys. Alright. That's all I got. Bye, guys. Have a great day.